Welcome to another episode of the STG project. I'm your host, Lachlan, and I am so excited that you are here. And I am here today to entertain you, to enthrall you, to excite you, to create some mystery, some intrigue, to entertain you, to infotain you, to give you the goss, the inside scoop on how to transform your life. Now, before we do that, I ask just one thing. I'm on a mission to change as many lives as humanly possible, and I need your help to do that. So how can you help me? You can do that by giving us a 5-star review, by telling your friends, by spreading the word, by helping us reach as many people as humanly possible. And I can only do that with your assistance. So in whatever way you want to do that, if you want to send up smoke signals, if you want to put a message in a bottle, if you want to send it by a carrier pigeon, or the normal methods of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever it may be. But please, I ask that you help us spread the word and get more people to listen to the STG project. So without much further ado, let's get into the topic of today. So let me ask you this question, my dear friend. If I told you that there was one thing that you could do that could help you, if you're a smoker, quit smoking, or if you drink too much alcohol, or if you don't sleep properly, or if you needed to improve your mindset, or your happiness, or your relationships, or your sleep, or potentially earn you more money, or make you a better mother, father, friend, made you a better partner, whatever it may be. If I told you that there was one simple thing that you could do that would have that entire encompassing effect, would you do it? I don't know about you, but for me that seems like a no-brainer. Something that makes me happier, earns more money, helps me break bad habits, and improves my relationships and my quality of life. Yeah, I'd do that. Hell, I'd pay lots of money to do that. So, would you? I'm hoping the answer is a resounding yes, because that's a lot of upside. But I can hear it being, Lachlan, what is it? What is this mythical thing that could make such a difference in our lives? What's the scam? What's the snake oil that comes with this? Well, not scam or snake oil, but it's something that you know. It's something that I have preached. It's something that the world, well, no, let's be real, it's not the world, but a large portion of people are preaching and tell you is good for you. Do you know what it is? It's exercise. Shock horror. The great reveal. I know, shocking, right? But yes indeed, it is exercise. And they did this study here in Australia, actually, which is always nice to see, on what would be what they call the domino effect or the cascading effect, to see which habit would cause the greatest improvement in your life. And it turned out that exercise had the greatest impact on all areas across the board. In fact, what happens is it has what's called the halo effect. And now the halo effect is that when you start that one habit, everything around it gets better. Pretty cool, right? Maybe there's something to this whole exercise thing that Lachlan's been telling us to do for a while. Yeah, there is. There is a magnitude of benefits. But here's just some more, that when you begin a proper exercise routine, when you start implementing these things, the flow-on effect of that will be astronomical. And it's true, legitimately, it can help you make more money because you have more energy, you have more focus, you're more disciplined, you have these things that flow into your job and how you show up there. In terms of your relationship, you're more happy, you're more confident, you're more joyous. You have these things that will flow into the other areas of your life. So if you were to pick one thing, and this has always been my thing, if you were to pick one thing, it'd be to exercise. What that looks like, obviously I have opinions on that, starting from come see us, let us take care of everything and we'll just sort it for you, to, right down to if you just go for a walk, that's a massive improvement. But you need to incorporate exercise into your life. Yes, it's good for you. Yes, it's going to make you healthier. Yes, it's going to have all these flow-on effects. But it's beyond that. It's the concept of how well it's going to improve all areas of your life. And that's what they talk about. Like, as I said, it'll help you quit smoking. It'll help you reduce your alcohol consumption. It'll help you break those bad habits that you have. And it just allows this cascade effect. And yes, it will make you healthier. So if you were going to pick one thing, and one thing only, it would be exercise. And a lot of people ask me, well, what about nutrition? That's a whole other thing. I'm going to be starting a segment on here called Grinds My Gears. I can't even remember where I got that concept from. Family Guy, maybe? Anyway, but on that, because there is this misnomer that everyone's like, I know all about nutrition. Promise you don't. And that's not me being rude or arrogant. Just over a decade of experience of dealing with people who are like, I know about nutrition. Most people don't. And even people who don't. I know that's a conundrum, but we'll talk about that one on a different episode. That's a definite grind my gears one. And the other thing is that nutrition is an ebb and flow thing. Like, most people are not going to, pick a eating plan or a way of eating, and that's it. We're done. We're good for life. No, there's going to be ups and downs. Even me, I would classify myself as a very dedicated person. And over Christmas and my birthday, which will fall in December in about a 3-week period, I just eat whatever. Like, I eat whatever I want. My wife is a pastry chef and an amazing cook to boot. And I don't want to be on something where I'm like, this is what I have to eat. Therefore, I just eat whatever I want over Christmas. But I still exercise. And that's why I don't think nutrition is the option on the first one. And then with exercise, if you do the exercise first and you build that as the habit, remember that halo effect? Normally the nutrition side will get better just because. Suddenly you'll be like, I don't want to eat the junk food because it doesn't give me the energy for my workouts. I don't want to drink the alcohol because I feel crap the next day. Things like this. The halo effect allows it to flow on. So here is my thing for you today. My call to action for you to do something. I want you to figure out what the one thing is in terms of exercise that you can do. And I want you to do that. I want you to commit to that for the next month. If that's walking around the block, I know the weather's not great for it, but walking around the block, taking the dog for a walk. If that's buying a kettlebell, they're like $15 from Kmart, and doing some deadlifts, some squats, some swings, something like that. If that's coming to see us and letting us take care of it, great. Just pick one thing and commit to that for the next month and see the halo effect take control of your life and do absolute wonders. So that's my thing for you. That's my challenge. Please let me know how it goes. If you have comments on this, if you want some guidance, some support, some help, because as we stated, it is hard, please email me at lachlan@stgreatness.com and I'll see what I can do for you. But that's the end of today's show. The STG project, I know, sadness, coming to an end. But don't worry, I will be back soon. But as always, we are on a mission to change as many lives as humanly possible. So please, I need your assistance. Please spread the word. Please share this. Leave us a 5-star review. Please spread the word. Tell your friends. Get them on board. Let's start changing lives. But that's all I have for you. I'm your host, Lachlan Farley. Until next time, have a great one.